So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Axel Witsel, is a real midfield gem. A very understated player who adds a real spine to that midfield, and he must be one of the hardest players to try and play around, I would think.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out towards the right wing. Good ball, good take. Has to keep an eye on. Now it's Messi. This looks promising. And the shot! And he's decided to go for it. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That pass isn't the best. Oyarzabal. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still goalless. Valverde. And here's Valverde. Akanji. And it's Valverde. And here's Oyarzabal. Witsel. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Foot in. Girona looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Akanji. Oyarzabal. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good spread. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Witsel. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Blind. It's a good foot in there. Blind. And it's Witsel. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Mbappe. And that was nowhere near his best. He might be in here!
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, important interception. Pass somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That's a terrific try, because it's not an easy skill at that pace.
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mbappe! Witsel.
The bottom line is pressing so effective. That's why everybody's doing it now.
And Messi! It's hit the upright. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Witsel. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Witsel. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Messi. Mikel Oyarzabal being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Cleared without hesitation. They've played it short. Chance to shoot! Van Dijk. Valverde. Applies the finish! Great ball. Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
impressions so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Mikel Oyarzabal driving forward. And this is Messi. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Spread it left. Mbappe. Valverde. Blint. Witsel. And he skips past his man. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pinches it off him. Fernandes. And this is Messi. Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Witsel.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And this is Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. This is Messi. Now there's a fight. Great chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 2 then. And a few accusing looks coming his way.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
In with the challenge. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Messi, nicely spread. Oyarzabal. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Oyarzabal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Knocks it out wide. Played back into the centre. And it's Fernandes. Valverde.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Witsel. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Vemos la
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Berenguer. Now it's Messi. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Knocks it out wide. And that's a good... Mbappe! Now who's going to... has a shot! Oh, crucial block! And he's there to belt it away.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's in. Mbappe! Yuri goes direct. He's under a lot of pressure there. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Tries a shot! Mbappe demonstrating his defensive quality there. Shot, surely! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Spread out to the left. Now it's Guruceta. He's looking wide. Yuri has it out wide and in space. Danny Vivian picks it up from the goal kick. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get free. And this is Messi. And it's made its real chance! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Approaching the half-hour mark. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi, and he's being shifted off it. Yuri. Well, nicely intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Berenguer. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. Messi, and this is Messi, and the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Robertson. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Guruzeta. Shifted it to the flank. Foot in. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Tries to get it clear. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Dani Vivian. Paredes. And Yuri. Dani Vivian. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, what's he done?
Un minuto de descuento.
And this is Messi. Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Look at the space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had a hit! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Taken back almost at once. Dani Vivian gets across to intercept that. Berenguer. Jaureguisa. Ball is over the line. Dani Vivian. And it's Ruiz de Galarreta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight mark.
Shoots! And he hits the net! First blood drawn! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Nico Williams. Tries the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Here's the return pass. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Nico Williams. Madrid have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And it's Messi. Distributed tidily. Now it's Fernandes. Danny Vivian with the clearance. Now the ball's gone astray. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Alexander-Arnold. And that is out of play. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado por el dorsal 20.
Berenguer! Messi. Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's Valverde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Mbappe. And they win it back again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. Could be danger here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Ruiz de Galarreta. Gurzetta.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. Out for a throw. Crosses it in. Punched away. Danger averted for now. Ruiz de Galarreta. And that will be the final act. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe.